In a video a couple days ago, I shared with you about my fence and how it had been out of alignment and we had to fix it. What I didn't share with you is that I thought my husband had gone crazy because all of a sudden he got this really wacko idea of these things he was going to buy at the store and how he was going to piece this fence together. And I was looking at what he was putting in my cart, which I'm watching the dollar sign, and I did not understand for the life of me how this was going to work. I questioned him at length. I wanted him to explain it fully to me so I could understand his vision. And it made him pause, and he doubted himself, and he reaffirmed, yeah, I think I know what I'm doing, and this is what it's going to do. And for the life of him, he could not explain to me what was going to happen. But I had to trust him because he had this vision and he knew. It turned out to work. Lucky for him, I guess. But this got me thinking as I've looked at that fence and looked at the process, how often do we do that same kind of thing that I did to my husband, to God? Say, God, what are you doing? I don't understand your vision. I don't understand how these pieces are all going to fit together. I don't understand your methodology, God, and I'm going to question you. It's not bad to question God, first of all, but we are called to more faith, right? We're supposed to be growing in our faith, and there's promises in the Bible about this. We think of Romans 8:28 that says, in all things, God works for good for those who are called according to his purpose, those who love God. We know that God, if he has called us to a certain thing, is going to make a way for it to happen. We might not understand the path, but if he's truly called us, it's going to work. We also know that God will direct our paths. It tells us that in Proverbs. And we know that we can cast all of our anxiety on him. Doesn't mean it's going to be easy for us to see, to understand, to trust. But I think God probably has a lot better idea of what's happening in the big scheme of things than we do. Trusting is hard, but God is faithful. And we've got to think more often on the faithfulness of God and how he's come through, and not as often on our own minds, which have not always been as faithful to us. Something to think about today.